Welcome to Pet Talk. I'm Lauren Collier, and meet the oh so adorable beagle Cappy. You probably can't even tell, but Cappy is missing his right front paw. Life started out on a tough note, but now he's doing just fine. This is a fabulous holiday tale. Can't wait for you to hear it. Say hello to Cappy, Mom Lindsay, and Dad Matt. And Mom sent me this wonderful, wonderful email talking about how they both just love Cappy, and she wanted to spread the word that even though he is handicapped dogs can lead a full life. And we're going to tell you one of the things that's helping him out. So let's get right to it, because I loved your email, and I'm so happy that you wrote, Lindsay. And I think it's going to help a lot of people out there. I mean, first of all, he doesn't know he's handicapped. Let's go back a little ways and talk about where you got Cappy. And this has to do with the story, of course.
Yeah, we were buying a house, and we decided it was time to get a dog, and we knew we wanted to rescue a dog. All of our animals that we have are rescue animals, and we just looked online, found the Danbury Animal Welfare Society. We made an appointment to come up and see them. When we get to the front door, and they're like, well, there's something we have to tell you. And we were like, what? We were thinking he was going to be like a terror or horrible or a biter. And they're like, he doesn't have a paw. And before we even saw him, we're like, we'll take him. We want him.
We love him. And it's his right front paw.
It's his right front paw.
But he does have a leg.
He has a leg, but no paw.
Oh.
A lot of people think that this is a pad, but it's not. It's just calloused skin and the dew claw. So he has almost no muscle tone because he doesn't have the tendons that go to the paw. But again, he runs with it, he uses it, and up until recently, it hasn't caused him any problems at all.
Look at that face, he's so beautiful. Now, Matt, he comes from a puppy mill, you said.
Yeah, so in puppy mills, they overbreed, and that's when you get genetic defects. And the organization that brought the puppies to Connecticut, they shut down the puppy mill and rescued all the puppies. And it was just lucky that they brought this one to Connecticut.
Oh, and he's so beautiful. Now, you decided that you wanted to maybe try to give him a little bit of help.
The past 6 months or so, he just stopped using it, holding it up a lot more. Uses it a little bit, but you can tell he'll spend an hour licking it after we come home from a walk or whatever. So it was time to do something, and the doctor came up with a really interesting extension.
This is what you did. Lindsay, why don't you tell us what it is, and as you do, let's try to put it on Cappy and show folks how it works.
Okay, well, a human prosthetics doctor actually made this for us.
Dr. Knapp.
Dr. Knapp out of North Haven. He works for Hanger Prosthetics. He was very nice to give us an appointment and take Cappy into the office. What they did to build this was that they molded his paw first with plaster, and he was fine. He's pretty well behaved and has no problem. So what they did was, once they molded it, they created a very light. It looks a lot heavier than it is.
Okay.
It's very lightweight. It's
really lightweight. Oh yes.
And it's got a padded inside, which is perfectly molded to his foot. It's a little bit dirty,
and that's
because
that right there.
Yep. This whole thing. This is actually how you can see how skinny and how much muscle tone he has lost, because that's actually how wide his leg is.
Okay.
So they molded it to him. They made 2 parts. Sometimes we don't use the front part, depending on how far we're going.
Okay.
This is more for, we put the front part on when we're going mountain climbing and stuff, but to just walk down the street.
He can. Now, and it doesn't seem like it bothers him at all. In fact, you have some video of him running in the woods, happy as a little clam.
Yeah. We were expecting a little bit more difficulty in getting him used to it.
Right.
But we put it on at first, and he was kind of holding it up, like any dog would, having something attached. But once we got him on a leash and got him outside,
he was fine. Maybe we can he come down here?
The real problem with this is he used to be so well trained on a leash, would walk right by your side. As soon as this thing went on, he got used to putting it down and putting pressure on it.
He's like,
he just zigzags back and forth and back and forth.
Can we have him come down here and maybe see how he walks with it? Whoa, okay.
It takes him a minute.
It takes him a little bit.
Yeah, you got to get used to it.
Okay.
But
come here.
But it seems to fit him fine.
It fits him
there
fine.
You go. Okay.
It does. Like I said, he uses it more when he runs.
When he runs.
He runs. Like,
we have some video to show her that.
He uses it. Otherwise, he kind of.
Well, I mean,
he holds it up because he's not. It's still new to him.
It's still new, so he's getting used to it. Now, I love this because, again, there are a lot of folks out there that might be able to use this for their animal, maybe even on a cat. I'm not sure.
Yes, we started the PowerNubby Foundation.
Nubby, I like that. That's a nubby.
We've called his leg his nubby for as long as we've had him. So we started the foundation first to help raise money to make his prosthetic, and then hopefully to help other animals. Luckily, Dr. Knapp did it for no charge to us, which
That's wonderful.
is amazing. So all the money that we raised previous, plus any future money that we raise, will help other handicapped animals. And if anybody out there knows an animal in need, please get in touch with us, because we'd love to help wheelchairs and prosthetics and anything that they might need. There's so many things out there for animals, but they are extremely expensive.
Oh, well, this is such a great holiday tale. This is so wonderful. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank
We really
you.
appreciate
I appreciate
and sharing
it.
this wonderful story. It's just gorgeous. The beauty of adoption, right?
Yeah,
As we go to
absolutely.
break, check out this so adorable viewer. This is Will, also cute as pie. He looks like a little perfect angel here, but Will can be naughty, and one day he apparently tried to jump on the counter and grab some flour. Yay! When Mom Andrea and Dad Matt came home, he acted like, what? What are you looking at me for? What did I do? But the proof was in the pudding. Look at that ring of flour around his nose. Very, very cute. If you've got a great photo, send it to us here at Pet Talk. We'll be right back.